I've thought about this a lot over the years. I appreciate the counterpoints and perspectives, even if I don't agree with them. I feel happy that people speak up and share sometimes radically different views because that's healthy for me to be challenged. I lived in a community at one time that had representation from 27 different countries. The collective wisdom and experiences is really invaluable. You couldn't put a monetary number on it. I know I can go to my neighbors and get business advice. I can go to my neighbors and get chemistry advice and go to my neighbor and mechanical, like all sorts of things.
I think there's sort of a perception that there's a lot of the same, type of people or something, whatever that's supposed to mean. When in reality, when you get in here and get to know folks, as David emphasized, there's lots of different viewpoints, different drives, different skill sets. There is definitely a culture of listening for the most part, not trying to convince people to think your way or be just like you, but kind of trying to learn.
My approach and practice in general is to practice honoring and recognizing others' differences and strengths, abilities, and gifts. I mean, community itself is a practice to work on constantly. It's a one ongoing experiment that never ends.
I think if you're new to the community, most important is coming in with a bit of an open mind, but also trying to get to know a few different people. A lot of us here are actually pretty introverted. I coming in was not sure what to expect. I was excited about it, but again, I just wasn't sure completely what to expect. And I think I held back some in terms of forming some relationships early on or getting too involved in things because I was kind of just feeling it out. And I think for me that worked okay, but I think if I'd taken a little more of a leap and formed some earlier bonds or learned some more things more in depth about people, rather than just getting to know them a little bit at a common meal or something, that immersion part of it is cool. Like there's that element of choice too. We're not all at the fire pit on the same night, we're all doing such. Like there's that honoring of the individuality and the differences in personality types that I think is very important. I think there's a cool opportunity post pandemic, whenever that might be, to continue to enhance the way that we communicate with each other. And if you're a new person coming in, think about ways that you could affect some positive change and growth on the community too, not just looking at what's here and already in place.
We're all having to deal with this separation from loved ones and people that we're used to seeing and being around. And even though, we have a lot of space here still, we are fortunate in that we're able to see a lot of people. It really does address the issue in a lot of ways with the opportunities in the diversity that we have here. So I'm grateful for that.